Hey there, gang. Welcome to Drawing with the Blakleys. I'm Dad.
And I'm Bennett.
And Bennett, we're doing another Five Nights at Freddy video, but this one is a little different.
Another one.
Yes, DJ Khaled, and another one. We are doing Twisted Freddy. And I'm kind of excited for this one, because this is the most messed up Freddy that I've seen so far. Would you agree? Or would you say it's more like Blob?
Eh.
Molten Freddy?
Yeah, I don't really have any opinion.
He's never had an opinion in his life, and he's not starting now. Awesome. Well, thank you to Nightmaster Everything for suggesting this video. Shall we get started, my dude? Yes,
Yeah.
Dad. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Folks at home probably couldn't tell that that was me there doing that impression of Bennett. So I'm going to start with this little tiny eye pupil here. And this dude is really something. Oh, I should probably make his nose before I make that second eye, since it's kind of blocking it. Yeah, this guy is like a Freddy with some kind of tumorous growth. Now, I have not read the Twisted Ones. Ben, have you read the Twisted Ones
No.
Freddy book? No?
I mean, we got you the book.
Did you?
Yeah.
No, I think you got me the Silver Eyes one.
Yeah, we got you the Silver Eyes, but we also got you the Twisted Ones, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, well, I gotta read it then, because taking a look at this guy, I'm like, heck yeah, I want some more of this business in my life. I'll have to double check. I thought you guys got me the Twisted, oh, that is the Twisted. Oh boy, losing it. So, Bennett, I gotta say, I like these weird tumory growths. They just make him look extra creepy. And there are a lot of them. So many of them. I gotta say, I was thinking about this the other day. We've done a lot of Freddy content. And I was trying to think back to, before we even did this channel, I played Five Nights at Freddy. You know, when the first one became popular, and I did not expect, you know, all these years later, that it would be still a thing.
You thought it was just gonna be like a one-off series?
Well, I just didn't know, I didn't understand that its popularity would continue to grow. It wasn't like I said to myself, this is the thing that's still going to be popular in like 7 or 8 years, or whenever it was that I played it, which was, I mean, it was a while ago. Alright, so we're doing the top half of his head here, and there's a lot to do, or at least I am. Oh, Bennett's already finished with it.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm doing the top half of his head, and I'm trying to get all these weird, gross details in. Let's see. Usually this is a little bit backwards from how I normally do this. It feels a little weird, but the truth is I'm trying to do the side of the head that's less gross and tumory before I do this part, so sorry if that means that my hand covers up Freddy a little bit more than usual. It's tough when you're doing a drawing video. I mean, if I liked doing it a little bit more, I would almost go back to the drawing pad, but then it would be just me, because there's not really a good way to have both of us drawing and also using the drawing tablet. Alright, so onto this big tumory mass of, I don't know, maybe this isn't tumors. Maybe that's just my association with it. Maybe it's not actually tumors. Black gobbly whatever this stuff is. I guess what I'm saying is it's gross. Make sure you get all these details. Go slow up and get all these weird, gross details that make this something that we would draw.
I will.
Thank you, sir.
It's quiet. Too quiet.
Well, it's funny. The more involved the drawing is, like, the quieter I feel like we get while we're doing it. Certainly that's true of me, because I'm just concentrating on getting all the details right. But of course, part of the reason that people tune in is to hear, like, what we're doing next and how we know what we're thinking about as we draw this stuff. So yeah. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is I'm falling down on the job a little bit. So I think the next place to go would be the teeth. Is going to be the teeth. And I usually start in the middle, and this is a good idea for just if you're doing any kind of teeth like this in general, because as you go back, they're going to be partially obscured by the teeth that are in front. So because of overlapping, you do want to start usually in the middle, unless the teeth don't overlap, in which case. So yeah, these teeth are
very teeth-like.
Well, as frequent viewers of this channel know, I'm really into monsters with weird teeth. So, just one of those ways that you can very easily, you know, convey that something's not quite right with a character. That it's monstrous is by having some janky teeth. Now, if you are a person like myself whose teeth are not the straightest, I'm not trying to say anything against you. I don't want you to get that idea.
Who, me?
Well, no, I was talking to the folks at home. If they don't have the straightest teeth, again, like I certainly don't. I'm not known for having a beautiful, even
curly white teeth.
Well, I mean, my teeth are white enough. They're just kind of crooked. Didn't want to do braces when I was a kid. I don't know, part of me kind of regrets that, because, you know, I'm a little embarrassed with my teeth. But maybe maybe we just uncovered the reason why I'm so into these crazy crooked teeth is because of my own dental history.
Well, Dad, if it helps, I don't think anyone notices.
Oh, I'm sure people notice. Your mom notices. She would love for me to get some braces, but considering that we have so many kids in our family, it's probably not happening anytime soon. You guys will probably all get braces before me, as you should.
What, we should get braces and you shouldn't?
Well, yeah. I mean, I've had these teeth my entire life at this point, or at least my entire adult life, so I don't know. I still don't really want to get braces. That's the other part of it, is I'm still not too keen on getting braces.
But why?
I don't know, I just don't like the idea of all that metal in my mouth.
That and the criticism for how big and ugly they'll look.
My braces?
Yeah.
They're not, I think they're just gonna be normal braces. It's just, I don't know. I think braces look okay on like a teen or a young person. I think they look weird on a grown up. Again, if you're a grown up with braces.
Sorry, there was a spider.
Okay. Well, why don't you hit him with another, you know, set of drums or a tuba or whatever that loud thing was that you were banging. Box, I guess.
Yeah, it was okay.
Alright, and again.
Sorry, folks.
That's okay. Some more of these. This arm is just covered with those big globby, I keep calling them tumors, but really they're probably just slime or something. I don't know.
Damn, boy, that thick.
The thing is, now that I've talked so much about them, I'm probably going to end up reading the Twisted ones, and then I'll know all about it, and I'll be like, ugh, Dad, you should have just done your homework first. And then you wouldn't have sounded like such a noob.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, Bennett?
Yeah.
If anyone understands sounding like a noob, it's Bennett.
Wait, what?
Just teasing. What's funny, in a recent video I must have said, you folks didn't come here just to listen to us insult each other, because someone replied in the comments that they wanted to hear us insult each other. I wouldn't say that I'm insulting you guys. I would say that I'm just, you know, teasing. It's a thing in our family. We're come from a long line of teasers.
Yeah.
Your great grandpa was a teaser. He loved to tease people and prank. He the first Christmas that my mom, your grandmother, spent with them, they got her the ugliest sweater that they could find and wrapped it up and like made a big deal out of being like, oh, we got you this beautiful sweater, and then she unwraps it and it's just this ugly thing that she would never wear. And you had to be like, oh, this is great, oh, I love this. Meanwhile, they're all like trying not to laugh, and eventually she caught on to the joke that it was just a prank. But, you know, they made her like take a picture in the sweater, and you know, it was very apparent that she didn't like it. But
I mean, mind you, they probably took it in like one of those old cameras. She probably had to like pull one of those blankets, had to hold up one of those things and just be like, stand still.
I see, you're teasing because that was a long time ago. I mean, it was before I was born, so it was over 40 years ago. But
the 80s.
No, this would be the 70s, my dude.
Oh man, the 70s?
I know. I don't even think they had electricity back then.
I don't even think they had cars back then. Didn't they have like horses?
Yeah, I mean, horses have existed for a long time, so they did have horses, but they didn't use them as their main form of transportation.
Wait, they had horses? I thought they didn't have horses until the 1960s.
Yeah, back when horses were first domesticated. Yeah, smart guy. No.
Wait.
Like, wait, when do you think the Old West was back? When they only had horses and didn't have cars?
1968?
No. More like 1868.
Yeah. No, wait, more like 1954.
Anyhow, as fun as this has been, I do want to talk a little bit about what I'm doing here. So, for this other arm, because it's like coming straight at us as the viewers, I'm actually going to draw it in the reverse order of what I drew for that side. So I'm actually going to start with what's closest and go from there.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
So I'm going to actually start with the claws and then draw the fingers, because again, when it comes to drawing, we always want to draw, if we can help it, we always want to draw the things closest to us first. Especially if, like us, you're drawing with a pen and you can't erase anything.
Yeah. That's why we have this.
That's true. Although, you're the only one that really uses that. I do use, like, a white chalk pastel pencil, though, sometimes, to erase my little goofs.
Wait, I'm the only one?
I think you're the only one who uses that particular one.
Oh my gosh, you guys. I really screwed up a pencil this morning, so I was sharpening a pencil, you guys, and look what happened to it. Look at this. This is a monstrosity to society as we know it. So yeah.
I'm just imagining all the shocked gasps out there, Bennett, when you showed them this wreck of a pencil that you created.
They'd be like, what is this monstrosity?
What the heck is going on?
And they'd pull out their little binoculars and they'd like look at it like, yes, very, very odd pencil.
No, they're so shocked that their monocles are falling out. That's what's happening, man.
Oh. That's what they would, yeah, that's true.
So now I'm just drawing this kind of weird open
chest
mouth thing in his stomach. Okay, that's pretty much the upper torso here. As we work our way down to the legs, the upper thighs, and yes, unlike a typical drawing of the Blakleys video, I'm actually going to spend a little bit more time.
Sacre bleu, this is brown and not black.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm going to say, why are you doing the coloring part already? I'm not even I'm only halfway through the body, my dude.
I know, I'm just filling up this big hole because I'm too lazy to do it myself. Also, no.
Wait, but you are doing it though. You mean you're too lazy to do it with the illustrator pen?
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't expect you to do it with the illustrator pen. That's not really what that's for. There's a reason that they call these fine liners. It's because they're for making fine lines. But, Bennett, are you trying to change the...
Me? Well, yes.
Oh, I see what you're doing here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I was slightly...
On our reference image, there was no legs, so I was like,
Yeah.
wait, well, what are we going to do when the legs show up?
Sorry, slightly zoomed in there just so we could get all that delicious, delicious detail
Yes.
in
So
the top part.
it's like fine dining.
Yeah, just like fine dining.
Only if the fine dining looked like my...
Yes? Your... What exactly? Your grandmother's...
No, if the food looked like a poo of a tumor.
A poo of a tumor.
Yeah, I couldn't think of it.
Interesting terminology. I've never heard of a poo of a tumor.
Yes.
Alright, now I had to draw those stringy falling off bits before I could complete this part of the leg. Obviously, because they're in front. I think these are looking really good.
I think doctors just like to prescribe people with really long and exaggerated things so that the people who are getting the diagnosis actually pretend like they know what they have.
You mean diagnose people, not prescribe people.
Yeah, diagnose, my bad.
Doctors prescribe medicines.
Yeah. But anyway, like sometimes in like shows, they'll be like, "Sir, I'm afraid you have insert very long name here." And then a doctor, they react to that and they say it in a lot simpler of a term. Like one time, I was watching this doctor, reacting to Family Guy. And in the show, Peter had a tumor in his, like, shoulder.
Okay.
And when the doctor cut it open, there was a little tiny Peter head inside of that tumor.
Oh, I
because
see.
Apparently it was a very long
A parasitic twin?
No, it was actually because of the fact that, you know, like those weird events that happen in the womb when there's like a twin and then the other twin just eats the other twin?
Yeah, it's called the parasitic twin.
Oh.
Anyhow, yes.
Yeah, and then the doctor in the show said it in a lot more scientific way, and then the doctor who was reacting to that said it in a lot simpler way. So my point has been proven to an extent.
Your point has been proven, indeed.
Yes.
Sorry, friends. I know I'm probably going too fast on this part for a lot of people, but honestly, I just don't care that much. As previously stated many times, I think I've been very consistent on this, I just don't care as much about the feet and legs. I know this is the internet, and that probably makes me a weirdo. Like, I really should care a lot more about feet, but I just...
No, if you if you cared more about feet, then we would have all found that you were mentally crazy. Just
Hey, come on now. This is going on the internet. And on the internet, everyone's wild about feet.
Yeah.
Even if they're not, I think they just pretend to be. Now, folks out there with a foot fetish, I do not mean to cast any aspersions on you or your particular peccadillos. That's on you. If you like that, I'm not going to judge you.
Listen, guys, everyone's got some weird thing. Except for furries. Let's shun them from society.
No.
Alright, maybe.
Don't yuck anybody's yum, Bennett.
Alright, fine. I won't yuck nobody's yum. I don't even know what that means.
That means don't, don't judge people for what they're into.
Ah, yeah.
As long as it's not hurting anybody that doesn't want to be hurt.
As long as it doesn't have anything to do with...
Alright, well anyway, I am not going to let it go any further. Let's do some coloring.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it.
Yeah.
I think we did great, Bennett.
Yeah.
Although, you know, I would say maybe you want to add just like a little bit of like a
Oh, yeah.
sort of highlight on some of your tumor-y guys here, and then blend it just a little bit to give them that 3D look. I like this guy. Well, friends, if you like this, let us know, because there are more Twisted guys. I think maybe we're thinking about doing Twisted Chica. So if you want to see Twisted Chica, obviously let us know in the comments. We can do. We'll do all the Twisted ones if you guys are into them, or if we feel like it. One or the other. Awesome.
Guys, coincidentally, I just got Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted on the Xbox as you're doing Five Nights at Freddy's drawing, dudes.
Anyhow, thank you, Charlie, who's not in this video, for your contribution. On your screen you should see our logo. Go ahead and click on that to subscribe. Ring that bell to be notified about our newest, latest, and greatest videos. Don't forget to very gently destroy that like button. And of course, leave your comments and your suggestions in the comment section. Until next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye now.